everybody. Today, as you can see from the title, we're going to be going to the oldest fish and chip shop in the whole of London. Not just in the whole of London, in the whole of the UK. Potentially in the whole of the world. The oldest fish and chip shop. Now, if you're not from England, fish and chips is probably the most iconic meal that you can have from England, as well as a roast dinner. I feel like they kind of go hand in hand. Actually, toad in the hole, bangers and mash. There's quite a few actually, but I feel like fish and chips is one of the most popular ones when you go out to eat. Fish and chips normally come with a battered fish, chips, and then the extras you can get tartar sauce, which is like a mayonnaise-y, it's got capers, it's got mayonnaise. You can also get mushy peas, which are they divide people, they really do, they're literally just peas mashed up. And then you can also get curry sauce. Now, if you don't like fish and chips, people will go for a saveloy, which is this long red sausage, and I've never had a saveloy before. And then you've also got the slightly more intriguing things that you can get when you go to a fish and chip shop. You can get a gherkin or you can get a pickled egg. Those two things I've never had at a fish and chip shop, but I feel like we'll have to try them today to get the proper, authentic experience. So let's get going to go and try the oldest fish and chip shop in the whole of England / London. We have got the menu and 151-year-old recipe still uses it. Let's see what we've got in here. Wow, look at that. Okay, we're finding it hard to know what to get. It's quite expensive for what it is, in my opinion. Yeah. £25.
I think outside of London you'd get fish and chips for 10, 12 dollars. Actually, no.
It is more expensive these days. £10 it was.
Like 12, 14 quid, 15
in Cornwall it's £10 for fish and chips. Felt very much like prawn boona, lamb boona, chicken boona. You thought about my boona when I was ordering because I went in, but I thought you have to when you come into a place like this. It's nice, we've got a nice little seafood area and we've got a nice little light up above. Keeping us warm.
Keeping it real.
Starting off strong. Water here, it's a bit tap water. Pretty good. Doesn't that look refreshing with the little bubbles? Oh, nice and cold, you know, quite crisp. No smell of the dishwater. Dishwasher.
Appreciate that.
Yesterday's really smelled the dishwasher. Go on, cut into it, brother.
Oh, try again.
Shall I move the gravy out of the way?
Yeah,
oh, does it pop? Oh gosh, what I say?
It's just not cutting.
So you eat the red bit?
Yeah, you eat it just like...
What is that?
It's like a smoky sausage. Go for it.
Right, this is the main star of the show. I'm trying my saveloy for the first time. I'm so intrigued that this is going to be like... It has, like, it pops.
It's like a smoked sausage. But eat the whole thing. It's like a smoked sausage, isn't it? It's nice.
Why does it taste like that? It has a nice... I like the texture of the pot.
But not these.
But I'm like, what is that pop? Why does it pop? It's weirdly sweet and almost tastes like nutmeggy.
Oh, she's really getting it.
I'm really getting into it.
Some more if you want.
This is so big and crispy and crunchy looking. Get a bit of lemon on there. Did it get you? Sorry. Obviously, you've got to be liberal with your vinegar and salt. Yeah, that's it. Load that up.
Do you like tartar sauce?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I like it all. My favourite thing is mushy peas.
Well, I'm learning about you as well.
I'm going to start with mushy peas. Oh yeah, it just tastes like mushy peas. But quite a good pea flavour. And I like the fact there's some real chunks in there.
You can get peas, obviously they're from the pan. They might be fresh. I wouldn't imagine so, but you never know.
It's really good. Let's get into the chips. They are thick boys, aren't they? But they seem crispy at the same time. That is what you want a fish and chip to be. Fluffy on the inside, crisp on the outside. I'm having a great time. It's so weird how the flavours have transported me back to being by the seaside. I'll do this. Let's try the curry sauce. I also love curry sauce. I love all the condiments.
Dad used to have that.
I've always liked curry sauce. Oh, I don't like that curry sauce. That is spicy.
Yeah, that's
There's
why I'm
a real
surprised.
warmth to it.
That's a curry sauce. It's curry.
That is really quite sensational, actually. What do you think of the saveloy?
It's a great sandwich.
Is it? Let's go for the gravy, guys. It's like quite a good viscosity. Got a little jiggle to the booty. Not bad. I'd really like to know if people from other countries are like, what is this fish and chip malarkey? Or is it only good to us because we've got the nostalgia of like going back to when we're kids? Like, this is literally what we'd have
That is a
on a school holiday. Like, then I suppose it's chips. You can't go too wrong with a chip, can you?
ask the Americans. Is that a thing in America, fish and chips? It's not, is it at all?
I don't know.
Like a roast dinner.
That is great tartar sauce. Jesse really wants me to touch it and say Bentley.
The Bentley one. I need to watch the video. It won't make sense.
Will people know if I include that?
Oh, yeah.
Bentley. So I go Bentley.
No, you need to watch the.
Is that not right?
Watch the video first.
Well, let's see how crispy this is. Yeah, that's nice crisp on there.
You're stroking.
Bentley. Did you hear that crunch though? That was a good crunch. Oh yeah, listen to that crunch. It's got the skin on still. It's nice and flaky. Piping hot. And we're outside. And it has to be piping hot because normally you eat it outside. Oh, that's why we sat outside. Not because we didn't realise there was inside door seating.
I normally only get fish and chips when we're sitting in. Because when you're at a beach, it's quite hard to eat. So I normally go for sausage and chips or a salad chips.
Elegant individual is our chips. The chips are great.
Seagulls dive bombing you, trying to focus. The wind's blowing everywhere, you're trying to get a sanding dinner. It's part of the fun. You haven't had any of the wally yet.
Look at that. The what?
Wally.
What's a wally?
Traditional term for a gherkin.
Stop.
My days in the fish and chip shop.
Apparently this is called a wally.
The old boys will know.
I just thought the stark contrast of the vinegar would be nice with the fish and chips. Let's go for a little, let's try the wally then. Zing it.
Your eye was doing all sorts of
I just can't get over these chips. I think the chips are my highlight. The fish is good, but it's not the best fish I've ever had. I feel like it could be, the oil tastes a little bit old. Do you know what I mean? We got some prawns because we didn't realise that the saveloy came with chips. What's your review of the prawn?
Lovely. Very nice. So it's just good.
That's why Jesse isn't it's not a YouTuber.
It's good.
We just have to wait a second because there is a car reversing, but we have hot off the news, brand new, hot off the press, brand new news. Right, Jesse used to we good? Jesse used to work in a fish and chip shop. That was his first job. Actually no, his first job was paper. Anyway, that's besides the point.
First proper job.
And it was a really good fish and chip shop locally to us. All the locals loved it. Highly rated, highly reviewed, Google reviews, check it out. And he's just said something absolutely gobsmacking, and I can't believe it's come out of his mouth.
Whoa, why have I got a camera on my face?
What did he
It's one of the
say?
best fish and chip shops I've probably had.
Right, we've got...
Eating out.
Say it again, say it again.
Probably one of the better fish and chip
Whoa, that's not what you said at first.
That's what I'm saying.
What did you say?
One of the better fish and chips I've
No.
had.
You said the
One of
best fish and chip.
maybe. I've had a lot of fish and chips in my life.
In comparison to Salisbury, represent.
Can't betray Salisbury's fish and chips.
It's definitely on a busy street in London. I'm looking
Today.
at my fate. I feel like I'm a celeb. There's a reason I've never had a pickled egg. I feel like a rare breed of
Don't
people
drop 'em.
like pickled eggs. It's got the lip. Oh, hold it.
You just end up on the floor and oh no, I
Oh,
don't have
whoops.
to eat it.
Oh my gosh, it
gonna be
literally
eggy.
smells like BO. No, I'm not actually joking, Jess. I don't know if I can do that.
You have to. You paid for it.
In my head, it was a fun idea.
Tell
But
you
to
what,
me,
to me the yolk's probably the worst bit. You should chop the white bit.
well, you do it.
Why am I getting roped into this?
No
You
one
made a
thought.
mistake there. You should have kept the gravy on the fork that was hidden there.
That's curry sauce.
Alright, even better.
With pickled egg.
Spices. Yeah, spicy eggs, the kesherin.
Normally, they're just a whole egg. I can't, it literally smells like BO. It smells like pea change rooms. Hang on, I'm going to get you to smell this.
Oh,
Smell
so
it.
messy.
Smell it.
Yum.
No, doesn't it?
Doesn't smell bad.
First time trying a pickled egg. Here we go.
Not bad. You're joking. Swallow some water.
There's
Wash
no
it
water.
down.
I've got no chaser. I feel like I have to try it at the yolk as well to be a fair test. Ooh. It actually tastes exactly as you would think.
Like an
Farty egg
an egg with
in vinegar. It's in the back of my throat. That's going to be repeating on me all day. How many people at the fish and chip shop used to order those?
Wasn't the frequent one.
Yeah, no
It
wonder.
would be a regular.
Not for
But
me.
you like egg?
Yeah, not pickled. All in all, to conclude my time at the oldest fish and chip shop in London, I have to say the chips were fantastic. 10 out of 10 for the chips. Service was great. Quite a nice environment. And curry sauce was good. It was all really good. I just think the fish let it down a bit, and it tasted, as I said, it tasted like a bit of old oil. I'd probably go again, and I will say it's really expensive, but fish and chips are these days. So all in all, it was a good experience actually, one of my more pleasant experiences. I feel like sometimes the places that I try are always overhyped, but I feel like that lived up to the hype.